What's up guys? Welcome back sa ating channel. This is your math teacher, Sir Gaor. Ready na po ba tayong matuto ng isang panibagong math lesson? So kung ready na, today we will be studying finding the equation of a line. Okay, so ito yung mga gagamitin nating forms mamaya. We have the slope-intercept form, we have the point-slope form, and the two-point form. Yan yung kakailanganin natin para makuha natin yung equation ng line. Okay, so kung sa tingin nyo nagustuhan nyo yung video na to, you may like the video, comment in the comment section, and also please subscribe para doon sa mga hindi pa natin subscribers. Here are the objectives of today's lesson. Find the equation of a line given slope and y-intercept, slope and a point, and any 2 points. So yung pagsosolve po kasi ng equation ng line ay depende kung ano yung given na meron tayo. Okay? So let's start with the drill. So for letter A, express each equation in the form y equals mx plus b or yung slope-intercept form. And for letter B, express each equation in the form ax plus by equals c, which is the standard form. Good luck! Here are the correct answers for our drill. I hope you got a score of 5, pero kung hindi po, paki-review yung ating answers para ma-master pa natin yung changing standard form to slope-intercept form or slope-intercept form to standard form. Let's now go to our lesson, which is finding the equation of a line. Identifying the equations of lines requires the use of other forms which will depend on what are given. So, kagaya po ng sinabi ko kanina, para masolve natin yung equation ng line, depende po yun kung ano yung ibibigay sa atin. Okay, let's have letter A. Find the equation of a line given slope m and y-intercept b. So, ang bibigay dito ay slope at saka yung y-intercept. Since bibigyan tayo ng slope tsaka ng y-intercept, so therefore, we will use the slope-intercept form, which is y equals mx plus b. Okay, example number 1. The slope is 4 and the y-intercept is negative 10. Okay, so let's use that form, y equals mx plus b. So meron na tayong value ng m, which is 4. Isa-substitute lang natin. And meron ding value ng b, which is negative 10. So, ang kulang na lang, yung mga iba pa, yung y equals, at saka yung x doon. So, therefore, it is now y equals 4x minus 10. I think it's already an equation. Therefore, it is our answer. So, ganun lang po siya kasimple. Substitute lang yung m, at saka yung b doon sa y equals mx plus b. Another example. Number 2, m equals negative 2 and passes through 0, 21. 0, 21, the value of x is 0. Our x here is 0, so therefore, it's considered as a y-intercept since the value of x is 0. So now, we'll have, okay, y equals mx plus b. The value of m is negative 2, and the value of b, which is the y-intercept, is 21. So we have y equals negative 2x plus 21. It is now our equation. So kapag binigay yung slope at saka yung y-intercept, of course, we will use the slope-intercept form. Let's now have letter B. Find the equation of a line given slope m and the point in standard form. So this time, bibigyan tayo ng slope tsaka ng point. But we are requested to give our answer in standard form. Dun sa letter A natin kanina, wala namang nakalagay na ilalagay sa standard form. Kaya yung answer natin na nakalagay na sa slope-intercept form, binigay na natin as final answer. But in letter B, we were requested to give the answer in standard form. Okay. Since we were given, we will be having point or we will be having slope and a point. So therefore, we will use the point-slope form. The point slope form is y minus y sub 1 equals m times the quantity x minus x sub 1. Let's have example number 1. M equals negative 3 and point which is at 4 comma negative 1. Since 4 comma negative 1 is x comma y, so therefore we will consider 4 as the x sub 1 and negative 1 as the y sub 1. Okay? So yan yung x sub 1 tsaka yung y sub 1 para yun ang isa-substitute natin doon sa ating point slope form. Okay, so that's the point slope form. So we have now y minus yung y sub 1 natin ay negative 1. So minus negative 1. So magdo-double negative siya. Equals m. Our m is negative 3. So the slope is negative 3 times the quantity x minus our x sub 1 is here. So that's 4. So yun. Okay, so sinubstitute lang. Pinalitan lang yung m ng negative 3, yung x sub 1 ng 4, tapos yung y sub 1 ng negative 1. Okay, careful po dun sa double negative. Okay, so we'll now have this one minus negative 1, that will become y plus 1 equals, we will distribute negative 3. So we have negative 3 times x is negative 3x. We also have negative 3 times negative 4. Negative 3 times negative 4 is positive 12. Okay, so ilalagay na lang natin. Again, ilalagay daw natin sa standard form. And the standard form is written in this way. So we have ax plus by equals c. So ang ibig sabihin nun, yung may variable na x tsaka na y, ilalagay natin dun sa left side. And then yung constant or yung number lang sa right side. So meaning to say, pag inanalyze natin yung ating equation, itong equation na to, so yung negative 3 parang wala siya sa pwesto kasi may x siya, no? Yung negative 3x. So dapat nandun siya sa left side. So dapat ililipat natin or transposition na lang gamitin natin dito. Transpose natin yung negative 3x sa left side. So magiging positive 3x na siya. Again, kapag nililipat natin sa kabilang side ng equation, papalitan natin ng sign. Okay, pag positive, magiging negative. Pag negative, magiging positive. Pag times, or kapag multiply, magiging divide. Or pag divide, magiging multiply. So, we have now negative 3x. Transpose sa kabila, naging positive 3x na. Yung y ay nakapwesto na siya sa left side. So, hindi na natin siya ililipat. Yung positive 12 din, nakapwesto na siya. So, dyan na rin siya. At yung wala pa sa pwesto ay yung positive 1. So, yung positive 1 ay transpose natin sa right side kasi lahat ng constant dapat ay nasa right side. So, we have negative 1. So, magiging negative 1 na siya. So, therefore, we have 3x plus y equals 12 minus 1 is 11. So, this is already an equation in standard form. So, therefore, our answer is 3x plus y equals 11. Let's have example number 2. The slope is 2 fifths and passes through negative 1, 6. So, yung slope natin this time ay fraction. So, don't worry kapag fraction yung slope, hindi naman siya ganun kahirap. Bigyan ko kayo ng technique para dito. Or kapag fraction yung ating slope. Okay, so we have our point slope form, y minus y sub 1 equals the slope times the quantity x minus x sub 1. So, substitute na natin. Yan, pinalitan lang yung mga yan. So, yung slope natin, itong 2 fifths, so yan na siya, m. Ito yung ating x sub 1, so, naging positive na siya. So, remember, magpapalit siya ng sign. Minus negative 1, kaya naging positive 1. Itong positive 6 natin, naging negative 6 dito. So, ulitin lang po natin ha. Yung slope ay hindi magpapalit ng sign sa substitute. Yung x sub 1, magpapalit ng sign. If it's negative, magiging positive. Yung y sub 1 din, magpapalit ng sign. Kung positive siya, magiging negative. So, para mas mabilis tayo. Okay, so paano gagawin kapag fraction? Pag fraction yan, yung numerator, imumultiply doon sa right side. So, yung 2, imumultiply sa x, sa quantity x plus 1. And yung denominator, yung 5, imumultiply naman doon sa y minus 6. So, what will happen is, 5 times y minus 6. Sa left side yun. Equals 2 times x plus 1. So, wala na tayong fraction. So, this time, didistribute na lang natin yung mga factors na nasa harap. So, we have 5 times y is 5y. And we have 5 times negative 6, which is negative 30. Equals, ito rin, didistribute din natin yung 2. 2 times x is 2x, while 2 times 1 is 2. Okay, pupwesto na lang natin into standard form. So, nakikita nyo ba kung sino yung wala sa pwesto dyan? Ang wala sa pwesto ay itong 2x na to. So, dapat nasa left side siya. So, therefore, yan, ililipat natin siya sa left side. So, magiging negative 2x na siya. Yung 5y, nasa pwesto siya, nasa left side siya. So, 5y. Yung positive 2, nasa right side naman. So, nasa pwesto. Yung negative 30, nasa left side. So, dapat nasa right side ang constant. So, therefore, we will transpose negative 30 on the right side. So, it will become positive 30. So, 2 plus 30, so, magiging 32 na yan. So, we have now negative 2x plus 5y equals 32. Kaya lang, hindi natin i-allow pa yan na final answer kasi itong ating leading term na x, dapat yan ay palaging positive. So, madali lang naman yung gagawin dyan. I-multiply lang naman natin yung both sides by negative 1. After multiplying by negative 1, lahat ng sign ng term ay magpapalit. Pag positive, gawing negative. Pag negative, magiging positive. Okay, so papalitan lahat. Yung negative 2x, naging positive 2x. Yung positive 5y, naging negative 5y. Yung positive 32, naging negative 32. Again, the proper way of giving the answer in standard form is dapat yung leading term o yung merong x dito sa harapan natin, dapat siya ay palaging positive. So therefore, that is our answer in standard form. Let's continue with letter C. Find the equation of a line given any 2 points in slope-intercept form. So, ibibigay daw natin yung ating answer sa slope-intercept form. Since we will be having 2 points, so therefore, we will use the 2-point form. The 2-point form says that y minus y sub 1 is equal to y sub 2 minus y sub 1 all over x sub 2 minus x sub 1 times the quantity x minus x sub 1. Kagaya lang ito nung point slope formula kanina. So, kung mapapansin nyo, ang pinagkaiba lang nila, instead of m na nakalagay dito, pinalitan siya ng formula para ma-solve yung m or yung slope. The formula to solve for the slope is y sub 2 minus y sub 1 all over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. So, pinalitan lang ng ganyan. Okay? Since bibigyan nga tayo ng dalawang points. So, kailangan ma-solve muna yung slope ng dalawang points. So, yun yung pinaka-logic dun. Okay. So, we have the points, or for example, number 1, so we have the points 2, negative 1, and negative 2, 3. So, therefore, we will consider this one as the x sub 1, y sub 1, x sub 2, and y sub 2. So, kung ako sa inyo, lagyan nyo muna ng label kung hindi pa kayo sanay. So, labelan nyo muna sa taas para makikita nyo kung ano yung sa-substitute nyo. Okay, so this is our 2-point form. So, we have now y. So, y minus, ang ating y sub 1 ay ito. Y sub 1 ay negative 1 equals x or equals y sub 2. Asan yung ating y sub 2? Ayun, 3. 3 minus, tapos yung y sub 1 natin ay negative 1. All over, ang x sub 2 natin ay negative 2. So, negative 2 minus, ang x sub 1 natin ay positive 2. Times the quantity x minus x sub 1 din. So, minus x sub 1 which is 2. Okay? So, ganyan lang po siya kasimple. Okay, so we have, so kailangan pagsamahin muna natin tong double negative signs na to. So, we will have y plus 1 minus negative 1 will be plus 1 equals, ito rin, pagsamahin din to. So, we have 3, magiging plus na siya. And then, kopyahin muna natin yung nasa baba. Yung negative 2 minus 2. At kokopyahin muna natin to. So, ang ginawa natin, pinagsama muna natin yung mga double negative signs. Okay, so pwede na natin i-combine yung numerator at denominator. So, we have y plus 1 equals 3 plus 1 is 4 over negative 2 minus 2 is negative 4. So, like sign sila, kaya i-add times the quantity x minus 2. So, we can cancel out 4 over negative 4, which is also equal to negative 1. So, negative 1 na siya. So, dito tayo mag-solve sa kabilang side. So, bali yung equation na natin ay y plus 1 equals negative 1 times the quantity x minus 2. So, kinompute muna yung slope. So, yung slope natin bali ay negative 1. Kapag kukumpute natin yung slope neto, ang lalabas talaga dyan ay negative 1. Okay, so we'll now distribute. Distribute na natin yung negative 1 dun sa x. So, negative 1 times x is negative x. And negative 1 times negative 2. Negative 1 times negative 2 is positive 2. Again, ilalagay daw ang ating answer or ibibigay yung ating answer sa slope-intercept form. So, kung ganon, wala sa pwesto si 1. So, dapat isolated yung y. So, lipat natin yung 1 sa kabilang side. So, we'll now have y equals negative x plus 2. Tapos, transpose natin yung positive 1, magiging negative 1. We can now combine. Pwede na natin pagsamahin yung 2 minus 1, and 2 minus 1 is positive 1. So, therefore, this is now our answer in slope-intercept form. Okay? Let's now have our try this. Find the equation of the line of each given. Give your answers in slope-intercept form. By the way, we can counter-check our answers or our equations if they are correct or not. So, paano po? Isa-substitute lang tong first coordinate dun sa x and the second coordinate dun sa y. Pag-substitute, tapos pagko-compute, kapag nag-equal, ibig sabihin, tama yung equation. Kapag hindi nag-equal, mali yung equation. Okay? So, good luck! Here are the correct answers for our try this for today. So, I hope you got a perfect score of 5. Pero kung hindi po, pakireview nyo kung saan kayo nagkakamali para masanay kayo at hindi na kayo magkamali ulit next time. Okay? So, I hope to see you again in our next video. What's up, guys?